Hello, my name is Mark. For many years, I've been living with a chronic health condition. I have pains, severe pains, most of the time or all the time. And this book is about how I learned to live with pain without going crazy. The potential was definitely here, and to some degrees I'm a little bit crazy, but not in that way. I had a private story. That was how I cope with pain, what it does to me, how it affects me, managing it, hospitals, operations, more than 20, countless examinations, specialists here and there. And I had a public one. That was my work as a director of an NGO. That was my work now as consultant on multicultural competence. And this book is about some of the strategies that have helped me integrate these two stories into a fuller and more holistic picture. I realized that I'm full of life and I love life, in spite of my illness, in spite of a very short life prediction, in spite of constant pains. And the intention of this book was born in a coaching with my son and his girlfriend, where they said, Mark, why don't you share these insights, which many of them come so naturally, they're implicit, you don't talk about them anymore, but they have a huge effect on you. So the purpose is to share some of my learnings from my experience. They're personal. This isn't a book how-to, because I don't know how generalized you can take my learnings, but I want to offer them to you and say, look, like a tasting meal, these are the dishes that I take and that help my life be rich and meaningful in spite of the story of pain. I focus on physical pain, but I assume and I can imagine that you can transfer some of the principles of this short little book into also a life with emotional pain. So this isn't a medical book. It's not a psychology book. It's one about experience and some of the barriers that hinder us from living with pain in a way that is helpful. It rewrites our whole being, the pain. And there's collateral beauty in having pain. And I hope to touch into this a bit. This book is written in English. I'll be translating it into German, or I'm looking for somebody to translate it into German and then to publish it. The first edition, if there are more, if there's interest, the first I'll self-publish and maybe I'll then find a publisher. But in order to self-publish, we need some funds. And if you have any 10, 15, 20, 50 francs that you would like to donate to help make this book become reality, for the printing cost, some of the translation cost, correction costs, that would be tremendously supportive. Any questions? Just ask me. Mail@markmoser.ch. I wish you a good day and thanks for listening.